Creative Skills Project.
Mr. Arminger taught us about First Nation people.
Mr. Layton taught us about animation. We really enjoyed it.
Mr. Armiger brings his van with lots of people. Mr. Armiger came in to teach us all about the First Nation people.
We learned about their way of life.
And they lived off the land.
And they respected the land.
The First Nation people had to use animal skins to make their clothes because they didn't have factories and materials like we do today.
I bet their skins were really warm.
Okay, so a sheep's fleece. Now, do you see, apart from when they take the wool off, do you see a sheep walking around going, "Oh, it's freezing"? No, because they have all this nice wool fleece on, yeah? And they put it up. Here, Amy, come here. Kneel down there. That's it, kneel down, that way. Like a dog. Look at dog. Okay, right? So, with our sheep, when it rains, all the rain just runs off. And if the wind blows, they're still kept nice and cool in there. Alright, okay? And also, you see the back, it's like on the cow, yeah, not on the sheep, but on the cow, that becomes what? Leather, yeah, leather. If you took all the fur off, then that becomes your leather. That's what they used to make shoes out of, yeah? And also all their clothes as well. How's it?
Hard though.
How's it hard? Well, this is all soft, but when you dry it out in the sun, it becomes really quite hard. And then what they would do for some things, if you then put it in water and softened it up, and then put it over a frame, that's how they would make their drums. Yeah, stretch it over, and then it would dry out and really stretch, and that would make their drums. Yeah. Okay. So they would have, but there were no sheep. There were no sheep. Just buffaloes. What other animals might there be?
I remember when Mr. Armiger brought in the teepee.
Hello.
Yeah, like the First Nation. It was really big.
Mr. Armiger put up a teepee in our schoolyard.
He started with poles.
And then covered it in canvas. And then he pegged it into the ground with a big hammer.
Mr. Armiger is doing a teepee, and we made little ribbons that said what important, or some patterns on the top of each stick, and then we put the sticks together like that, and then he got a rope and twist it round. Then he got the other sticks with ribbons on and twist it round like that.
And should I tell you what was on the teepee? I should tell you that we writed something important, like I writed family, and I did a little patterns and doodle. And when we put them on the teepee, they blow away they blow away in the wind, and they tell everyone what's important to us. it was my first time going in a teepee and I'd never saw one before, and we get to see new things that we've never saw before. When I went into the teepee, I was extremely surprised how big it was. After we went to the teepee, we went to the fire pit. We wrote on a piece of paper our worries and fears. We then threw them into the fire. Then our worries burnt and flew into the wind.
Mr. Armiger made Welsh cakes on the fire. Yum yum.
Word dolls can fight off the children's worries.
The First Nation people lived in the Great Plains of North America.
The buffalo moved across the Great Plains. In great big herds.
Buffalo were really important for the First Nation people.
Because they gave them meat and fur.
And where the buffalo went, the people went.
I think of on the Great Plains you'd found foxes, bears and wolves. The First Nation people had to be really careful of packs of wolves. We will be telling you about when we were drawing on the rock, and we drew something what's important to us, and I wrote my family because I love my family very much. And we put the rocks in like a rocky area outside, and the rain washed them all the way, all our important stuff into the ground, and it tells everyone through the ground.
Okay, I have a family on my stones. Daddy means a lot to me, and if my family went away, or somebody has taken them, or anything has happened, then that means I'll have no company, or nobody would do anything, and I would have anything really.
I really enjoyed writing our personal messages on the stones. We learned how to make dream catchers like the First Nation did.
We used ribbon, string and beads.
And now they can catch our bad dreams.
If children had nightmares about wolves, the dream catcher would scoop them up and they will go away.
If I was a spirit animal, I think I would definitely be a wolf.
I made a teepee with lots of colour.
You put sticks on the top so then it looks like poles.
Action.
I forgot the name of it.
Team
Top TP, take one. Shout out to big older, take one, take two.
When we made the dens, we learnt lots of new skills, like teamwork. And being creative.
What are you doing? I am trying to tie it through this tyre to make it like tight, and then the other ones over there are basically stacking the tyres up in the middle to make it higher.
And action.
So, what we had to do to build our den first off, we had to find a place. So we thought we could do it by here because we had two side walls and a bench at the back to be our back walls. And we put the sheet over because we thought it was the right height, but it was too small. So we had to get some tyres to build it up. It's the perfect height now in the middle, and everybody can have fun in there and enjoy it. Chill. Hello, Mr. Chill.
We've got 3 walls. We have 2 stone walls, and then we have 1 wooden wall. And they were all there before we came here. And all the furniture is made from tyres, and we have a log in there to sit on. And then we've got a table, and then we have some crates to sit on too. What's this?
Well, why we got these crates is because we want people to make it, to sell it and make it look nice, and as well as that, people can sit on it. And that's what I think I need to say. So we've been on quite an adventure. Quite quickly built the tent. Borrowed some leftovers from a group who's already did it. Don't know their group name. And so it's our happy birthday to you. We all agreed on this spot because it would be quite easy. We could tie it up to rope there, the fence, tie it some rope on the poles there. Then also follow this string very long. This string. There we go. Whatever it's called. Anyway, so there. Now taking you to whoever's next and wants to tell you a bit about it. Wait, take 1, Team Nature. Welcome to Team Nature video, and I am going to be talking about how we made the den. So the den is just a bit of plastic attached by these ropes, and then we use some poles to stand up, and inside we put some furniture. So there's 4 chairs, and some of the other teammates are making some stew for dinner. Action! Team Nature!
Sure that if I was stuck in the wild, I would survive now. I just hope there wouldn't be any wolves.
Mr. Armiger told us this story about Wolf Island, where one wolf got split up with the rest of its family and lost its family, but at the end they found its family. Ow, ow, ow! We set up a green screen so we could animate our characters. We use the iPad for the animation. There was lots of wild big cats.
3.
Like cougars.
Not yet. Go.
Like cougars. Rah!